TRAPPIST-1 is an ultra-cool red dwarf star. It is located 41 light-years away and has 7 exoplanets orbiting it. All of these were discovered between 2013 and 2018 by the Hubble, Spitzer and TRAPPIST telescopes. All of them were discovered using the transit method, which is where a telescope picks up on a drop in the star's light as an exoplanet passes between it and Earth. This has been used to discover thousands of exoplanets in the past. All 7 exoplanets orbiting TRAPPIST-1 are similar to Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars in terms of their mass, size and surface conditions. The first one is TRAPPIST-1b, where the mass and size are slightly larger than Earth, but the conditions on its surface are expected to be quite similar to Venus. The second exoplanet is TRAPPIST-1c, which is a similar story to TRAPPIST-1b, just being slightly smaller and slightly more massive than TRAPPIST-1b. The third exoplanet orbiting TRAPPIST-1 is TRAPPIST-1d, which is more comparable to Mars in terms of its size and mass, being significantly smaller and significantly lighter than planet Earth. The fourth exoplanet to orbit TRAPPIST-1 is TRAPPIST-1e, which is similar to Venus in terms of its radius and mass, despite being slightly smaller and slightly lighter. The fifth planet to orbit TRAPPIST-1 is TRAPPIST-1f, which is extremely similar to Earth, only being slightly larger but slightly less massive than Earth. The sixth planet to orbit TRAPPIST-1 is TRAPPIST-1g, which is 15% larger and 15% more massive than Earth, but is expected to have conditions similar to Mars, being extremely cold. And the seventh and final exoplanet to orbit TRAPPIST-1 is TRAPPIST-1h, being more similar to Mars in terms of size and mass. All of the exoplanets orbit extremely close to their host star, with TRAPPIST-1h only taking 20 days to complete a full orbit and is only 9 million kilometers away from its star. However, because of how much smaller TRAPPIST-1 is, only being slightly larger than Jupiter, it is believed that these exoplanets could possibly be suitable for human life. These exoplanets could also be tidally locked to their host star, which would mean that only one side of the planet will ever see the star, while the other is plunged into eternal darkness. This could mean that one side of the planet is multiple hundreds of degrees Celsius warmer than the other, making either end completely uninhabitable for any form of human life. However, there is a possibility of living on the small band in between those two sections known as the Twilight Zone, which is where conditions would be just suitable for human life. Whether or not this exists on these planets is unknown.